what's up and welcome. I'm the one and only West Coast King, and welcome back to Young Guns here with Plymouth Argyle. It's been about a week since the last episode, so we're going to jump right back into this thing. But before we do, how about Plymouth Argyle earning that replay in the FA Cup against Liverpool? That was pretty impressive, right? I would have loved to have watched that game, but that would have meant I would have had to have been up at 4:30 in the morning on a Sunday, and that's just not going to happen. So it's unfortunate, but hey, they're headed back to home park. They got a chance to knock out Liverpool, which would be huge for them. Probably not going to happen, but hey, it could. It could. They've earned themselves a replay. It could happen. It probably won't, but it could. It could happen. It could. But back to what we're going to be doing here today. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to get in here and set our scout Marcus Wright up in England, looking for some defensive-minded players. I've decided I'm only going to set him there for 3 months, and I am just going to straight look for defensive-minded players. We absolutely need center backs in our youth academy. We have had none come through. 0 center backs come through our youth academy so far, and we're half a year into the series. We need defenders in there some way, somehow. So until we actually start getting some normally through just looking for any players, we're just going to have to stock up in these 3 months on defenders. So let's set them there. Let's start getting defenders into the youth academy. So let's go ahead and call a player up from the youth academy to the first team to truly get this episode started. We've got a lot of wide midfielders eligible to be called up. We have numbers 1 through 6. 4 of them are wide midfielders. I'm actually hoping, though, for Charlie Watson, number 2, just because he's a winger. Maybe he can also play striker. We could really use another striker in the team, so I'm hoping for the number 2. So let's go ahead and roll this dice and see what player we get. Come on, number 2. It's the number 4, and it's going to be Ewan Baker. Okay, Ewan Baker it is. Welcome to the first team, Mr. Baker. Well, our next game was gonna be away at Morecambe, but it looks like they don't actually have enough players to play this match, so we'll take the 3-0 win. We're only, as you can see in the bottom right, we're only 1 point back of Portsmouth heading into today. Not too bad considering we struggled last episode. We lost 2 out of the 3 matches we played, but that should help. We'll take a 3-0 win. I am not complaining about that at all. So Ewan Baker has now signed his contract. He's into the senior team. And here is a look at his stats and abilities. Physically, he's not bad. Surprisingly, these young players coming out of the academy have decent physical attributes. Good acceleration and agility. Sprint speed and balance, not too bad either. Mentally, he's got the footballing mind of a peanut. So, yeah, there's that. I mean, he is 47 rated. What'd you really expect? Technical abilities, nothing really too special there either. Got some decent curve to his shot, but that's really about it. I mean, he's 47 rated, has a maximum potential of 73. He's not going to be a special player, but he might turn into a decent squad player if given the opportunity. So we'll see what he can do. So on we go now to our actual first game today. And we're at home to take on Newport County, who are in last place in the league. And that week off due to that forfeit is so huge for us. Anytime we can get a little bit of extra time off to rest at this point is absolutely massive. So at home, heading up against, the worst team in the league, I'm feeling actually pretty confident in this one. I'm feeling really, really good. Come on, the Greens. We can get this win. Let's keep this win streak going. It's 2 in a row now. All right, here we go. Kickoff against, who are we playing? Newport County. Completely forgot who we were playing. I'm so focused on Portsmouth, who we still sit 1 point back of in the table, that completely forgot who we were playing. If we win this game, though, we could go back to top of the table. Can we get it done? Why is Gallagher so far back? But I got Jimmy Spencer. Nice ball in for Evans. Had to hit it a little bit too quickly there and ended up hitting it right down the middle. Good play, though. Boys, we got a problem. Somebody please help and get back. Somebody please. There's too many white shirts. No. Woo, that was close. Playing it in the middle. Nice. Evans. Nice find to Spencer. Back to Evans. Back to Spencer. Jimmy Spencer puts it in the back of the net. What a passing play. That was absolutely exquisite. And it is Jimmy Spencer getting the goal again for Plymouth. Man, when he's on fire, this team is actually scary and quite honestly just unstoppable. If he's scoring goals, there's just nobody in this league that's going to stop him. Yo, Gallagher. Good play from our left back. Up here, Evans, nicely done. Gallagher continues his run. There we go. Gallagher now bringing it forward. We're going to look backside. That was just not a good cross. We were looking to go Gallagher to Gallagher there. The brothers Gallagher linking up, but just wasn't meant to be, I guess. Oh my god, this guy is... That dude is actually rapid. What a save from Rafferty! I mean, to be fair, it was right at him, but man, that guy hammered that shot and he was able to get hands to it. Love that. Oh my goodness, the passing right now from Newport. This is getting a little bit hectic. There's nobody in there. That was bad defense. That was really bad defense. Their passing, though, all of a sudden was just unstoppable. They were passing it so fast. We just didn't have enough players back. That's pretty much my fault. Should have switched formations, gone a little bit more defensive. We just didn't have enough men in there to cover all those passes. But, all right, it's 1-1. It's back to the drawing board. How are we not tackling that? Oh. That's what you can do when you actually can hit the target on headers. I literally don't know how to hit the target on headers. I can count on one hand the number of crossed-in, headed goals I've scored in FIFA 17. It's just not many. I can't hit the target on headers for whatever reason. The CPU, however, is actually just lethal on those. So, yeah, it's 2-1, just like that. I mean, Newport, I scored 2 goals in like 5 minutes. All right, a corner for Newport. Can we... Uh-oh, there's no one even near that. Why is the ball just bouncing? How did we just let the ball bounce in there? It bounced literally twice and nobody went to the ball. That's just awful, awful defending. Look at this. People are running by it. No one's really actually going to it. What were they doing? That finish, though, that was, wow, into the roof of it. That's insane. And that is the final whistle. A 3-1 loss at home to Newport. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but that's going to happen, man. This team's going to struggle at times. We had our chances. We really had chances to put more goals away. It was unfortunate we didn't, but yeah, defense let us down in that one. That was not a good defensive performance from us at all. All right, our next game up is going to be away to Crewe, and they are, I think, 5th place in the league right now. We're still only 1 point back in Portsmouth, who actually lost as well. So that's good. We could still go back to top of the table with a win here, but against a good Crewe Alexandra team, it's not looking likely. We'll give it our best shot, but this is a tough one. All right, here we go. Kickoff against Crewe. To be honest, I would not be too upset if we could somehow manage to pull a point out of this game. A win would be extraordinary, but I'd be very happy with a point from this one. Boy, Saxella. Good high pressure from Saxella. Slew. I'm waiting for the run of Jimmy Spencer. He gets it. Jimmy holds it up. Back to Jordan Slew. And it's right down the pipe. Can't hit it at the goalkeeper. Slew. That's why you never play, man. Somebody go to the ball. Why is nobody going to the ball, man? Come on. Are you having a laugh? What are we doing in there, man? I couldn't get the ball out of my own box. He just kept passing it around. Just please clear the ball. Look at this stupid pass. Why would you pass it to Sonny Bradley right there? He's no further up the field than you are, and there's a defender between you two. That was such a dumb pass from Purrington. I was trying to pass it up the field, and he just would not do it. That finish, though, was sick. Honestly, that was a really good finish, but down 1-0 to Crewe. All right, this is actually looking pretty good. Oscar Martin. We play through. It's Jordan Slew. Jordan gets around. Jordan Slew. He's got a chance. Jordan Slew is the most shit player on the face of the planet. Oh, why did I get rid of him? I can't get rid of him. That's why. I can't get rid of him because I don't have enough strikers on this team. Oh, if I could play a traffic cone instead of Jordan Slew, I absolutely would. He's so freaking bad. Please, Jervis. Please, Jervis. Jake Jervis. I need you to score. Oh, my God, that keeper. And they kept it in play as well. And cleared. And they have possession. This is not our game today, boys. And that is the final whistle. Another loss for Plymouth. 1-0 to Crewe. We had our chances late in that game. Jervis had a golden chance. Jordan Slew was one-on-one with the keeper and hit the post. Oh, this is so difficult. I cannot tell you how frustrating it is. The tackling is the worst thing. We just can't tackle the ball at all. Even if we get a foot to it, it doesn't come away from the offensive player. It just stays at their feet. We're the worst tackling team I've ever played with. All right, we have a slight problem here. There's been a bit of a glitch in this career mode series. When I started this episode, I was looking at my financial situation with this team. We were up like, I think we were plus 4 million or 4.5 million in the good. I mean, we were making money at this team. We're supposed to finish the season with a $11 million profit margin, and we were about halfway there, almost halfway there. Since the start of this episode, we now have a minus $62 million profit. So, something happened. I was looking at the transactions. It's, by the way, it's the travel costs. Somehow we ended up with $65 million in travel costs, which is just stupid. So I was looking at the transactions, and that forfeit win against Morecambe somehow cost us $65 million. So that is an absolute glitch. The problem is, the board is royally pissed off that now we are minus how much ever million, 62 million or whatever for the season. I might get fired because of this at the end of the season. We'll have to see how it plays out, but I'm just letting you know that's what happened. The forfeit to Morecambe somehow cost this team $65 million, and now it might cost us this series. So hopefully that does not happen, and honestly, I really don't know how to fix that. So we'll have to see how this plays out. Alright, so our next game is going to be at home against Yeovil Town. They're mid-table somewhere, I think 13th place coming into this one. We got mostly what would be our first choice starting 11 in there for today. We need to win. We need to pick up a win. We're now 4 points back in Portsmouth. I'm not too worried about that. What I am worried about is those teams behind us now starting to make up ground on us. We might fall out of one of those automatic promotion spots. I don't want to do that. I'd like to get promoted this season, but if we keep losing, we keep playing like we're playing, that's not going to happen. We need to pick it up. Alright, here we go. Kickoff against Yeovil, and for the first time in this series, I'm actually starting to feel the pressure a little bit. That glitch has me very, very worried. If we don't get automatic promotion, I most likely will get fired. So, yeah, that is going to be... that's going to be bad. That'd be the end of this series. So we really need to start picking up points here and get back up closer to Portsmouth. Get back up to the top of the table, ideally. Well, that was sad. How did someone even score that kind of a goal? Where? How? Like, I'm so confused. That's Bolvidis. That was Bolvidis marking that guy. What a header! That's ridiculous. Jervis, Gallagher, waiting on the run of Jimmy Spencer. Spencer back for Gallagher, and he can't hit the target because it was on his left nub. Get that pass off. It's Evans. Evans, get that pass back. It's Gallagher. He just can't get there. Gallagher scores, and it's on his left foot. He shouldn't have been able to get that shot away, but we'll take it, man. I'll take a little bit of luck going our way. Is that Gallagher's first? Why is Jimmy Spencer celebrating? Was it Spencer or was it Gallagher? What is happening in this game? It was Gallagher, right? It is Gallagher. Why the hell was Jimmy Spencer celebrating? I don't know. I have no idea how I got switched to Jimmy. I don't know, man. I don't care. It's 1-1 against Yeovil. Now we have a corner. We're looking for Bolvidis. I think that's him right in the middle there. Actually doesn't end up going to Bolvidis. Paylard won the header and it's cleared off the line. Oscar Martin, long shot deflected. We're going to get another corner from it. Dang it, man. Paylard did a really good job there. Yo, Jervis. Jake Jervis making a fantastic run in behind the defense. Jervis. Oh my God. What is our dysfunction? Why can't we just score goals? That's not even a hard play, Jervis. Just keep the ball, stay in front of your man, and have a shot. You couldn't do it. Come on, boys. We got to go quick if we're going to have another attack. Gallagher playing it up the wing. Really, ref? You're going to blow the whistle there as we're getting into the offensive third? Okay. At least we didn't lose this game. We managed a 1-1 draw against Yeovil, so we've earned a point today, which is better than losing every game, but still not good enough, man. We should have beaten Yeovil. We were better than them. We had the chances. We just, honestly, every shot we had, or every chance we had, was snuffed out just before we got the shot off. Slide tackles coming in, just inches away from getting shots away, and we just couldn't get it done. So we should have won that game. We played much better in that one, but still, at least we got 1 point from it, I guess. All right, so we have to add another name to the injury list. It is Taylor Cooper, our only player out of the youth academy that can even play center back. He's going to be out 4 weeks with a sprained ankle. Very, very unfortunate. His development's going to be halted a little bit by that, but You know what? That's okay. Actually, we actually get better as a team now that Cooper's out because he's only like 49 rated. So we can actually put a good center back in there now next to Bolvidis. So I'm actually not too upset by that one. All right, next game up is going to be away at Crawley Town. They're in 8th place coming into this one, so they're right on the brink of a playoff spot. So you know that they're going to want to win this game, but, I mean, so do we. Like, we don't want to win. We haven't won today. I would really, really like to at least win one game this episode. That would be awesome, so hopefully this team can get it done. This is going to be a tough one, though. It's another very difficult game on the road. Alright, here we go. Kick off against Crawley Town, and maybe instead of focusing so much on trying to win and doing everything we possibly can, maybe we should just focus on little things. Like, maybe in this game we should just focus on keeping a clean sheet, because we haven't done that yet today either, and that would really, really help us. So maybe we should focus more on not pushing numbers forward and just kind of taking what is given to us on offense. Come on, boys. Let's focus up here. Can we... I just want to win a game. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm so... Oh, ref! Gonna kill Gallagher, man. I'm so desperate to win right now. Can you do something with this, Paylard? That's not bad power on it. Paylard! Holy crap! That might have been the best free kick I've taken thus far. And he hit the crossbar. Yo, that was such a good free kick. He missed it by inches. Uh-oh, this is very, 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 very scary. No, I know he's gonna turn. Are you kidding me? How does that shot go in? How do we keep giving up these goals, man? How? That shot was right at Rafferty, and it just bounces off of him and goes in the net. Look at that. We've attacked the whole game. That's their first shot of the game. And it just sneaks under. How? How do you score those types of goals? Oh, here we go. Green. Cuts it back. Green. Pass that ball. Nicely done, Evans. What a save from the keeper. That was our best play so far. That's our cleanest look so far. And of course, the keeper would get all the way across the goal and get down for that. Then again, not the best finish either. All right, we have a corner. Can we find something before halftime to get us back in this game? Please, boys. Ball in the... No. Threlkeld on it. Out wide. It's Bolvidis. Oh, Bolvidis with the Techers. Bolvidis! He is like our second best offensive player, isn't he? He might be second on the team in scoring now that Carey is gone. I think it's like Jimmy Spencer and then Bolvidis as our two top scorers. That's sad, yet they're the only two that aren't also Youth Academy players, I think, in the starting 11. Well, other than now Bradley, who has to play too. But, you know, Bolvidis, like, how could none of my offensive players do that? That's a center back. Like, a 65 rated center back doing that. No one on my offense can do that, though. Like, what in the hell? I'm so nervous to lose the ball right now. We don't get the ball this far forward very often, so I'm kind of just taking my time and looking for the right play. That was supposed to be back to Spencer. Still not to Spencer, but it is to Gallagher, who turns and scores. And there is the goal. 2-1 to Plymouth. And Brendan Gallagher is finally starting to come into his own. He scored a couple of goals today. He's starting to look like an actual legitimate scoring threat in the 18-yard box, which is what we need desperately to pair up there with Jimmy Spencer. All right, we have a lead. Can we hold on to this lead? Boy, Jervis intercepts that pass. Jervis! Jake Jervis. What a banger from Jake Jervis. Wow, that was a bad pass from Lewis. I don't even know where he was passing that ball to. But Jervis intercepted that thing, and he was not messing around. Wow, did he fire that shot. Nice finish from Jake Jervis. 3-1. Have we finally put it away? Have we finally won ourselves a game here? Boy, oh, I waited too long. Jervis is offsides, isn't he? He's not offsides! Yo, Jake Jervis has come in and blown this game apart. What a hero. I thought he was offside. He looked like 5 yards offsides right there when I passed it. I don't know how he was actually on. I mean, he's well behind the defense. I don't know. Maybe a mistake from the referee there. They don't usually make that mistake, but I'll take it. 4-1 over Crawley Town. We're rolling right now. And that is going to do it right there. 4-1. in the game when we were down 1-0. We don't usually come back when we go down. That's just not a thing this team does. But, wow, Jake Jervis came in with a mission. He came on with 20 minutes left to play, scored 2 goals, and really blew this thing open. That was a very impressive performance from him. Defense actually played pretty well, only gave up the 1 goal in this one, and held Crawley in check in the second half. So, I was pretty happy with that performance overall. It was not bad. Alright, so that is where we're going to end things for today. And despite a rather rough episode, we're still in a pretty good spot. We're only 3 points back of Portsmouth. But I'm not so much worried about catching them as I am everyone else catching us. And we're still not too bad. I mean, we're 7 points clear of 3rd place Notts County and 9 points clear of 4th place Accrington. So, I mean, we're pretty secure in that top 3 right now with 11 games left to play. Hopefully, we can maintain our position there for the rest of this season. Now, as for the money glitch that happened today, I'm going to continue on with the rest of this season. We have about 2 months left, probably 3 episodes left of this season, and hopefully we get to the end and we don't get fired. If it so happens that we do get fired because of that money glitch, I will go back off camera to where we started this episode, so right before we had that non-game against Morecambe where they had the forfeit, which caused this whole situation, and hopefully go through it again off camera and get back to where we are right now and then just continue on from there. Hopefully that doesn't happen because that's like 4 or 5 hours worth of playing through that I would have to do off camera just to get back to where we are right now. And I really don't want to have to do that, but I also really don't want to end this series because of some stupid glitch that we had no control over. So that's what's going to happen. Hopefully we don't get fired because of it and we can just continue on as normal. So that's going to be it for this episode. If you did enjoy it, make sure to let me know by leaving a like below. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you when we come back for some more Young Guns with Plymouth Argyle. See ya.